What's up guys, my name is Melissa. If you're looking for some fun things to do in San Antonio, you've come to the right place. As a bonus, we will also be looking at some cool nearby cities that are easy to drive to. So why don't we go ahead and let's get started.
First is the Saga light show at San Fernando Cathedral. During the day, it is a normal church, but then it turns into an artistic visual narration that tells a story about the history of San Antonio. Best part about this is that this is actually free, as you just have to stand outside the church in order to watch a show. Here's their showtime info, but do check their website online just in case anything changes. Next is explore the Riverwalk. One of the most famous things to do in San Antonio is walk and eat at the Riverwalk. The whole Riverwalk is about 15 miles, so I do recommend doing the river cruise, as this is just a fun way to easily see the whole place and learn about its history. In here, you'll find the Anderson River Theater. This is actually where the pageant queen Miss Rhode Island iconically said that her perfect date was April 25 from the hit movie Miss Congeniality with Sandra Bullock.
Next is go bat watching at the Bracken Cave. This cave is home to the largest bat colony in the world, which is 15 million bats. This would be such an experience for you as you get to see them fly out of the cave and soar to the sky. Unfortunately, I was not able to do this because they only fly out of the caves on certain months, so if you do want to do this, make sure to check out the BCI website before going in there.
Next is take a stroll at the King William's Historic District. This place is such a beautiful neighborhood full of historic homes with breathtaking architectures.
You can even come in and have breakfast at the Genther House, as it is usually open to the public.
Make sure to come here and do a simple activity by walking these streets and admiring the charming old homes and their beautiful landscapes. Next is visit the historic Alamo Church. Going inside the church is actually free, but you have to reserve a time slot ahead of time. This Spanish mission and fortress will bring you back in time with its interesting history. Next is enjoy a carriage ride to see downtown San Antonio. These horse-drawn carriages are beautifully decorated with some colorful lights and flowers that will instantly give you fairy tale vibes. You'll get to relax and take in what the city has to offer. It's $25 for a 20-minute ride, which was not the cheapest, but this for me was so worth it and something that I'd love to do again. Next is explore the Pearl Historic District. This place used to be a brewery back in the 1880s, which turned into a hip food district and hangout spot. We stopped by this cute French restaurant for some appetizers and desserts. But do check out Hotel Emma, which was the Pearl Brewery converted into an elegant historic hotel. The lobby itself was so aesthetic, with some repurposed tools adding to the rustic and industrial atmosphere. You can enjoy a drink in this cozy and intimate bar, or even inside this old distillation tank. Next is take a day trip to the historic town Gruene. This small town is a 40-minute drive away from San Antonio. We actually found this place by accident on our way to Austin, and we just instantly fell in love. You'll find Gruene Hall, which is the oldest dance hall in Texas, built in 1878, where you can have some good food and live country music. Make sure to take your time and walk around as you explore this gem. While you're still in Gruene, go tubing at the Guadalupe River. It would be such a waste to not go tubing at such a scenic location. We rented a tube with the Rock and R River rides. It lasted about 2 to 3 hours, but you can make your time quicker by swimming it out. It's pretty much like a lazy river. It's so relaxing as you float down the river and enjoy your drink. It will also take you to a few natural rapids that will go fast, which was super fun and which will give you a little rush. Next is take a quick helicopter ride. 12 minutes away from the Rock and R Rides tube rental, we saw a sign on the freeway that says $20 helicopter rides, so we had to make that exit and get on that helicopter. There is a catch though, as a $20 ride will only get you 3 miles away, so we decided to pay for the $45 ride instead. The pilot though can make it extra fun for you by going sideways a couple of times to help pump up your adrenaline. Next is go swimming at Jacob's Well. Sadly, it was not swimmable when we were there, but this place is so cool on the good months where you can actually swim in here and jump in the steep hole. Keep in mind that you do have to make a reservation in advance as they limit on how many people can swim there at a time. Also, if you do want a glamping experience, we stayed at a great Airbnb that was just a couple minutes away from Jacob's Well. In this place, we got to relax and de-stress. Next is go swimming in a river. First of all, it is free, so why the hell not? There are way too many rivers in Texas that you can enjoy, so make sure to make your way out there. We ended up swimming at the San Marcos River, which felt so much like paradise. It's so refreshing to enjoy the water, especially during those warm summer days. Just a heads up, the next 3 spots will be in Austin, which is an hour and 15 minutes away from San Antonio. So, in Austin, you'll want to eat at Terry Black's Barbecue. If you go to Texas, you cannot leave without eating some delicious Texas barbecue. Terry Black's Barbecue is one of the top-rated barbecue spots in Austin, so we decided to give it a shot. And honestly, it was the best decision ever. The ribs were so tender and tasty. And you know what? There's a reason why there's always a long line in here and hardly any parking, so definitely check it out. Next is check out the 360 Bridge Overlook. This would be the perfect place to watch the sunset as you get a gorgeous panoramic view of Austin. It seemed a bit high, but it really just takes a quick 2 to 5 minute hike to reach to the top. Quick warning is to remember to hide your valuables when you leave the car, because unfortunately, this is also a hot spot for thieves who smash car windows. And lastly is rent a retro boat. One way to see Austin's skyline in style is by driving a vintage retro boat to cruise at the Lady Bird Lake. It's such a vibe, and these electric boats are very easy to drive for any beginner. Make sure to bring some snacks and have a great time. That's it, everyone. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Enjoy your trip in Texas, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye!